Morecroft, the letters and numbers genie. I now grant you 3 wishes, provided the first one is for puzzles, of course, and the next 2 are for these 2. First up, the genius of the lab, Lily Serna.
Hi, Richard.
Actually, you know, when I was a child, Lily, I loved that idea of being granted wishes, and I think I remember one of my most enjoyable books as a child was called 5 Children and It. And the It was this funny little creature that could grant wishes. I just loved that idea. I think I was a very small child at the time.
I haven't read that book, but funnily enough, one of my favourite characters was Genie from Aladdin because he was so exuberant and larger than life.
Ah, well, that could describe the Wizard of Words, David Astle. You're a bit of a wizard, David.
Well, I've got the genie colours on a little bit. I remember that character as well. I think the voice of Robin Williams, a fantastic character.
Well, he was certainly a wizard with voices. Welcome, David.
Thank you.
And 2 people hoping they have brought their own magic tonight, our contestants, starting with our carryover champion, teacher and sculptor, Tina Rose. Welcome back again, Tina.
Thank you, Richard.
Now, by this stage, you've been very successful over several nights. What sort of techniques are you bringing to this game?
Well, an interest in words and numbers, and I was reflecting earlier that as a child in Denmark at school, we were encouraged to do numbers in our heads, and so that's a practice that's always stayed with me. So I think that that's something that I bring, just that capacity to work things out in my head pretty quickly.
Well, certainly you do seem to work those numbers out very quickly, so fingers crossed for more of them tonight.
Thank you.
Welcome back. And tonight's challenger is Samantha McLean, a commerce, property and construction student who loves live music. Hello, Samantha.
Hi, Richard.
In fact, you've been to see a large number of live bands perform, haven't you?
Yes, I think the count at the moment is 365.
Oh, that is good. That's not one every night of the year by any chance.
No, that's over quite a few years.
So what particularly about live music do you enjoy?
I guess it's just being able to see it all happen at the time and just being able to hear every little mistake, every little thing that makes music work.
Well, you could be describing a letters and numbers show. We'll try and do all that tonight too. A very warm welcome to both our contestants, Tina Rose and Samantha McLean. Let's get cracking with our first puzzle of the night, the letters game. Players are going to choose letters from 2 piles, one made of vowels and the other, of course, consonants. And Tina, you've got to be expert at this by now.
Thank you. Hello, Lily.
Hi, Tina.
Could I have a consonant, please?
Sure. Let's start with K.
And a second one?
T.
And a third?
N.
And a fourth, thank you.
S.
Now a vowel?
E.
And a second vowel?
I.
And a third?
Another E.
And a consonant, please.
R.
And a third consonant, thank you.
And last letter, D.
And here's our first clock. First letters of the night, Tina, how did you go?
I have a 7.
That's a good start. What about you, Samantha?
I also have 7.
Let's hear that one.
Stinker.
Ooh, and Tina.
I have the same smelly one, Richard.
Well, could you just verify that you are both producing the same odour there? It is a malodorous mix, David.
This is the first time you get to scratch and smell here on letters and numbers. You're seeing smell-o-vision. Look, that's good 7s. And in fact, drop that S and leave alone just tinker. You can then add the ED to that for tinkered, which means to fiddle or meddle with.
Great work and a very nice first score for Tina and Samantha, 7 each. And our next letters are from you, Samantha.
Can I have a consonant, please?
You certainly can. Let's start with P.
And a vowel?
O.
And a consonant, please?
L.
And another one?
C.
And a vowel, please?
U.
And a consonant?
G.
And let's go for a vowel.
A.
And a consonant.
T.
And another one, please.
And last letter M.
Here's our thinking time. Well, it was your first chance to choose, Samantha. How did you go?
I just got a 5.
And Tina,
I only got a 4.
let's begin there.
Moat.
And your 5, Samantha?
Mogul.
I think we're happy, David.
That's a good get. Well done, Samantha. I thought your 4 might have been glum, Tina, because I was pretty glum about this mix as well. 6 or 2 I could find, but the best of them was talcum for 6.
So, a very unforgiving mix, but Samantha scored 5 points. Well, time now for a quantum of quantifying with our first numbers game for the night. And Tina, you have been absolutely locked onto the family mix all the time. Can't persuade you to change?
No. May I have the family mix, please?
You certainly may. Thanks, Tina. That's 2 large and 4 small. And starting with the smalls, 10, 7, 3, 6, and the 2 large, 50 and 100. And the target to reach is 146.
Away we go. Well, Tina, I think that was a pretty gentle start with the numbers, wasn't it?
It was.
Were you there?
I got 146.
And what about you, Samantha?
1 off, 147.
Okay. So, Tina, can you show us how you got there?
Yes. 100 plus 50
100 plus 50.
is 150.
Yep.
Just hold that. And if you take the 3 from the 7, you get 4.
7 minus 3 is 4.
You take the 4 away from the 150, you have 146.
Well done.
So,
146.
very direct method. And right on target, of course. Any variations, or was that the way to go, Lily?
We could have got the 4 by subtracting the 6 from the 10, but yeah, it was a great solution.
Great solution, and 10 points. So Samantha's on 12, Tina is on 17, and we're heading for our first break for tonight. Your first word mix, which is acre tree. And the clue, Adam and Eve, all over again. See you in a while.